Y'all get ready?
Yes, you get ready.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Hey tea sippers, I hope you guys are doing good today. I had an amazing time in Atlanta. I am back now in the Twin Cities. Travel is crazy. It is backed up. So if you guys are having to fly at the airports, definitely leave early because it's a wait time, okay? It's definitely long lines at the airports due to the shutdown. But, you know, either way, I had a great time in Atlanta. One Fest was definitely cracking. I'm glad I got a chance to go. But it's a lot going on. People have been hitting me up ever since I got back about this viral story. So if you guys remember, I did a video a few months ago about Teacher Bay, okay? The teacher who is dressed in sexy and super tight clothes. They found her backup Instagram page where she was twerking and acting a fool. But you know, a lot of people excused Teacher Bay and said, you know, people are just jealous. She's teaching, she's trying to do her thing. Well, now we have another teacher who has decided to basically upstage Teacher Bay, okay? So this teacher is not a Teacher Bay. She's a YN stud, a YN STUDstitute teacher to be exact, okay? So this young lady, she's about 24 years old. She thought it was a good idea to post a day in the life video while she's supposed to be at work doing her job as a substitute teacher. And this video went viral for all the wrong reasons. We're going to go ahead and watch this viral video of this YN substitute teacher. Her name is Mayada Borders. And right now she's going viral. She's getting a lot of backlash. So let's go ahead and check out the video right now.
Yeah. We got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Little breakfast. Let's get the day rolling. Who would have ever thought? Yes, ma'am. Have a good day. Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't have to do too much, man. To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher. Took me a little lunch break. Yeah, they got it going on at this junk. They stay bound, okay then. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids try to take me down, man. Then I look so young, I look like one of them. Appreciate it. You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content, little fit check. Really just a chill fit today. Cause y'all know if it was up to me, I would have been rough and head to toe. Yeah, I know I ain't lying. But they did have a pep rally and came clutch. And that was the typical day.
All right, so y'all just watched the video. First and foremost, what is she wearing? Like, this whole outfit is inappropriate. She has on these big ass chains. I'm not mad at the baggy outfit, but like the jury, are you going to go teach or are you going to a rap concert? But the thing that was most disturbing is that she looked at this little young girl here. Then she sees this little young girl and she says, sheesh, Shawty, I got to get up out these school because all these little kids going to try and take me down. I'm sitting here like, hold up now, bitch. Objection. What in the R. Shelley's going on here, okay? It's like you're sitting here talking about this little girl like you want to holler at her. Meanwhile, the girl's looking at you like, bitch, are you okay? Are you a guy, a girl, a student, or a teacher? She looks just as confused. And the thing that's really disturbing is at the beginning of the video, you can tell she's getting so gassed up. You hear somebody say, oh, you look young. I didn't know if that was a teacher or a student. You know, that feminine side comes out of that stud. When you give her a compliment, she's all female, okay? So she's loving the attention that she's getting by the students looking at her like she's one of the students, like she's young too. But her little comment that she made about that young girl, you know, saying she's Shawty, that did not sit well with a lot of people. A lot of people felt like, okay, if you weren't on camera, you probably would have been trying to step to her, and that's definitely inappropriate, because if this was a biological man, nobody would be okay with a young man who is 24 years old looking at a girl who appears to be 14 or 15, you know? And the thing that's also disturbing is the fact that, why are you filming yourself at school? I don't understand these teachers who are filming content. You know, you have to set up a tripod unless you have a cameraman, which I doubt she has. You have to set up a tripod in the classroom, outside. And it's like, you're so busy doing that. Clearly, she's not teaching. She says that within the first few minutes of the video that, yeah, I'm not doing shit. And then proceeds to put her feet on the table. So when I tell you folks have been dragging her the past 2 days, she has now decided to come online and talk about it and basically apologize for her actions. So we're going to go ahead and watch all of these videos that she has since posted since this has gone viral, because she was fired within 24 hours. They got rid of her.
As you guys may know, I am the substitute that was recently fired from teaching because of my TikTok. It's honestly so sad how sick the world is that you guys automatically mischaracterize me fully without further context. I'm a content creator. I record everything I do, so it was typical for me. And as you guys know, if you create content, you will know that everything you see is not what you get. Majority of the content that you do see was recorded while I was alone. It looked as if I had a class, but I did not have a class, and the school knows that. I did not have a class. I had nothing but free time. Aside from the body camera that was already recording, everything else was recorded when I was alone. And as I explained to Lake Cormont when I first arrived, this was my very first time subbing ever. I had absolutely no idea that I couldn't record students, or else I definitely wouldn't have done it. I truly would have honestly recorded myself if I knew it was an issue with recording students. I went on TikTok before I worked, and that's what I seen. I am by far no predator or anything close to it. That is insane for it even to be put onto me. I truly just thought I was doing something good for the youth. Like, honestly, and I was enjoying it. I wasn't going to make a video, but I've been receiving an awful amount of hate.
How do you think you're doing something good for the youth? This is self-aggrandizement. You are recording yourself for clicks and views. How does this benefit the youth at all? She acts like she's out here giving out free lunch. What are you talking about? I was doing this for the youth. No, you weren't. You were doing this for yourself, okay?
I felt like it was necessary for me to clear my name up. I truly do apologize for how it may seem, but my slang and terminology is much different than yours. But none of the kids knew they were being recorded at any point. And I do apologize for this once again. I truly do, but I had no idea this was prohibited. I assure you that it would have not been posted. What I meant by shorty and the terminology, the kids were going to take me down were absolutely not what you guys took them as. Those kids were smaller than me, shorter than me, younger than me. They are shorties. They are young. That absolutely means nothing with flirting. My terminology is much different from you guys. So I said the kids were going to take me down, as in a phrase of the kids all together. That absolutely did not mean anything sexual. That is sick to even think of that. I am a content creator. I am known. The kids knew me. They were supporters of mine. So I say the kids were going to take me down. It means as the same way that supporters do anybody else that they support.
Okay, now she's gaslighting, because now she's saying that the kids knew her because she's a content creator. But if you watch the original video, the kids are like, is that a teacher or is that a student? If they knew you, why would they not be able to tell if you're a student or a teacher? They would have just said your name. They'd have been like, oh, that's such and such from TikTok. That's Lovelyti. That's, Jake Paul. They would have just said your Instagram name. So no, the kids did not know you for making content. They were confused because you came in there dressed like NBA Youngboy 2.0. And they're trying to figure out, were you a new student? Were you a boy? Were you a girl? Were you a teacher? So she's lying and trying to gaslight. And my thing is, anytime I hear the word shawty, the way she said it's like when guys try and holler at you like, oh, what's up, shawty? Now, oh, look at them shorties over there. People be like shorties when you're talking about kids. When you be like shawty, it's like, oh, what up, shawty? Like, where you about to go, shawty? You know what I mean? And that's how she came off when she was talking. Like, she's shawty, like, damn. And yeah, she's trying to gaslight, and I get different terminology and the way people say things down south versus up north or on the West Coast, East Coast. But no, the vibe that you gave was not, let me leave because before these kids jump me after school. That's how she's trying to make it look. You're saying, let me leave before these kids take me down. Like, you can't control yourself, that you might try and holler at one of these kids and then they might take you down with them, take your job down, take, everything you work for, your career, your degree, take it down because you're not acting appropriately. That is what you were saying. That's how it came across. But now she's trying to gaslight and switch it up.
No different from them. I handle myself more than properly. I do have a fan base. I do have supporters. I do have people that know me. Those kids already had knew me previously. It was several kids coming up to me trying to see, am I that person? That's what I mean by take me down, all hassling me at once.
Now, it's funny she didn't record that. She managed to show us the Skittles that she was eating for lunch. She showed us her fit. Okay. But for some reason, she didn't show us the students coming up to her like, oh my gosh, my favorite influencer. We didn't get to see that. But we did see the girl who looked at her like, bitch, is you cool? Because you over here staring at me and I'm staring right back at you. Is you cool? So you made sure to show her, but not the people who ran up to you as fans. Okay, girl.
Is what I meant. Absolutely didn't mean anything sexual from kids. That is sick. Those are kids, so they see me as somebody famous. They were all entouraging me at one time. That's what I meant. I find it sick that you guys would assume that I'd be saying that phrase in any other way. This was a voiceover I added way after I left the school. Again, it was an additional voiceover. It was not recorded. On the videos, it was nothing saying I was cheering the school on. There was an additional voiceover that I added after I mashed the videos up. I am truly so sorry that you guys are not familiar with me or my terminology, but I absolutely meant no harm. The entire 2 days that I worked at Lake Carmel, I did nothing but my job. I was to myself. Not one single kid that could say that I did or said anything inappropriate my time at Lake Carmel those 2 days. It was truly just a misunderstanding. But now that I see with creating content, it's easy to misunderstand and misinterpret things because everyone is free to their own opinions. That doesn't mean just automatically mischaracterize me. Like truly, like honestly, you guys, I would truly have to be an idiot to know that I'm doing something wrong that would lead to this much and still do it. I absolutely did not know. What I said in a voiceover was absolutely not meant how you guys took it. I just talk very differently. My slang is different. I do realize that those are students and I am an adult. I should have been way more professional with my word choicing. But again, the kids had absolutely no clue that was an additional voiceover that I added on TikTok. I do realize the mistake I made, honestly and truthfully. I was just in a moment being myself. I wasn't thinking inappropriately at all. I'm still learning. I am aware of that, but I honestly truly didn't know you guys. Like I just didn't. It's no way that I would have posted it. I wasn't thinking inappropriate. So when you say that I said something inappropriate, it wasn't in a way that you assumed it because I wasn't even thinking that way from the jump. But I truly, sincerely to the bottom of my heart, I do apologize to all of the parents and students at Lake Carmel. I actually loved you guys' school. I would have loved to work there. Like, I know you guys have mischaracterized me, but I am a great person. Like, I am a great person. Aside from the tattoos, I'm an excellent person. I do apologize once again. I absolutely meant no harm. I absolutely didn't. Again, and I just want you guys to, give me some grace. This is my first time subbing ever. You see, I'm a content creator. This is my first time subbing. I was trying something new, trying to give back to the kids, which I would have loved to do. I enjoyed myself the time I was there, but I'm fired. As you guys may know.
So again, I just felt like it was a lot of gaslighting. You weren't trying to get back to the kids. You were making content to put online in hopes of going viral to get a check. Let's keep it real, okay? And right now, it's hard right now to get a job. So you might want to, if you're even able to get another substitute job, take your job seriously. 1, dress appropriately. Stop trying to dress like a YN and dress professionally. 2, you have 14,000 people today laid off at Amazon. If you need your job, you need to act accordingly. So this whole situation is crazy. People are still dragging her. There are so many AI videos clowning her. So she's made a few more responses. We're going to go ahead and check those out as well.
A lot of people keep on saying, get her from around the kids, keep her from around the kids. Man, I'm actually a great person to have around your kids. You get what I'm saying? Great mentor. Head always been on straight. Never been a loose screw. You get what I'm saying? Do not let the tattoos fool you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all clearly mischaracterizing me. Younger.
Objection. R. Shelley, it is not the tattoos that have fooled us, okay? We don't mind the tattoos. Tattoos are nothing new. It's the language that you use towards a teenager as if you were having the hots for her. That is what bothered a lot of people.
Went to college, played ball, active sports. Grades always been A1. What y'all saying don't fit me, baby. I see how it may come across, but I'm not that freaky to be sitting up talking about kids like that. Genuinely, it just sick. I'm not an over-sexualized person. Like, I don't even do that with adults. I'm not going to do that with kids, and let alone put that on my platforms. If my intentions were sick like that, why would I broadcast it across my page when I know I'm a content creator? That really don't make sense to me. It's like y'all think people don't make mistakes. I did not know, because why would I post it if I knew that I couldn't post kids? Regardless of the situation, my intentions were never bad, genuinely. Like, nothing inappropriately crossed my mind, like, at all. I'm not that type of person. Every day it's getting worse. Why are you guys constantly making this a thing if I've already got fired? A lot of people keep on saying, get her from around the kids, keep her from around the kids. Man, I'm actually a great person to have.
Now, she's saying that she's a content creator, but obviously, you know, you're not getting paid from your content. You know, people keep mixing up content creator and influencer, okay? You're creating content. Anybody can create content, but you're clearly not getting paid from it, hence why you are doing a substitute teaching job. And my thing is, you have to decide what's more important. You don't have the right to just start setting up shop and filming other people's children, one, without permission from the school or from the parents. And I think if you're a teacher and if you're as highly educated as you claim that you are, you should know better. You should know that you need permission from the school to just set up shop and start filming, okay? Another thing she's saying is the fact that, you know, she was fired, so folks need to leave it alone. The problem is you brought this to the internet, okay? A lot of us didn't know that you existed until you brought this to the internet and it went viral. So because you brought it to the internet looking for attention, we are not giving you the attention that you so-called desired, okay? Now, before we watch the next videos, what's very interesting is she kept saying that she doesn't make any type of, you know, sexual content. You know, she's very safe. The only thing is, you know, her tattoo. She doesn't talk sexually around kids.
I'm not that freaky to be sitting up talking about kids like that. Like, genuinely, like, it just sick.
But before her TikTok was deleted, because they did delete her TikTok, people went through her videos, and there's videos of her with a strap on, her in boxers. Honey, that strap on was just as big and thick. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, what in the strap on is going on here? Why are you wearing a strap on? You know, it's like, who is this strap on for? The youth? You know, she's saying that she's making videos to help the youth. To help them what? Put on a strap on? So, like, she's getting ready, and part of her getting ready is putting on a strap on. I didn't even know this was a thing. I thought strap ons were just for the bedroom. I didn't know people walked around with them during the day. I mean, can you pee with the strap on? I don't get it. I don't know. So we're going to go ahead and watch some of these videos that she claims are, you know, for the youth.
Damn, shorty, this wasn't even no purpose, man. Damn, shorty, damn, shorty. Hey, it's not about like damn, shorty, damn, shorty. Damn, shorty. I'll take myself though. How you fit the glocks in them tight ass pants, strap up, like, how you get it, damn, shorty. How you, damn, shorty, this wasn't even no purpose, man. Damn, shorty, damn, shorty. Hey, it's not about like damn, shorty, damn, shorty. Damn, I'll take myself though. How you fit the glocks in them tight ass.
Damn, shorty, that thing big. Like, how is this? How is this for the youth? How is this not sexual? Are the school districts actually going through these folks' social media pages? Because it's just weird. I don't want my child's substitute teacher making TikToks of them in a strap-on. Like what is this? You can't make this shit up. So, of course, after that went viral, people were still fucking with her. The AI videos were being cranked out. So she had more to say. So we're going to watch some more videos from this substitute teacher.
These kids, y'all. Damn, shorty. These students trying to take me down. Why did I get fired?
STUDstitute, coming this fall, only in theaters.
Man, y'all sick. Like, y'all genuinely sick, man. Like, what is this? What point y'all gonna stop? I'm suing defamation of character, bitch. Like, this is insane. Leave me alone. Y'all want me to crash out, don't it? Like, I'm being cool. Y'all want me to crash out? I'm gonna crash out in just a minute, bitch.
Then she proceeded to release a diss track. We're gonna listen to a little bit of this.
Some hoe trying to defame my name. We're watching like this shit real show. Some shit about a predator. I don't question them. I still pray. Shit ain't never gay. The toughest social done conquer the rainiest day. Fit so many faces. How come y'all can't give me no fucking grace? I guess we all perfect. Ain't nobody got no room for no fucking mistakes, huh?
So she goes on to write, I guess we all perfect. Ain't nobody got no room for no fucking mistakes, huh? So that's what she wrote on her Facebook page, and she released the diss track. Then she goes on to say, I need a whole new name. I done started too much shit with this one, 100. And the first response is, okay, groomer. So they're still dragging this lady. So now we're going to go ahead and watch some TikToks of what TikTokers have to say about this situation, because this story is viral all over social media and everybody and their mama got an opinion.
That substitute teacher that was fired on her first day was not ready to step foot in no classroom. Getting told that you look like one of the students is not the compliment that you thought it was. They were saying that you look childish. It wasn't giving professionalism is what they're saying. Why are we wearing big chains to go sub a classroom? Are you coming to teach or are you coming to impress? And can we talk about the damn shorty? Who's the shorty? Not that child that you were recording, that you should have never been recording in the first place. There's no way. And then you follow it up with sheesh. Truthfully, if you never ended up back into a classroom again, I wouldn't be upset. And lastly, I understand everybody wants to be a content creator, but we have to understand there's time and there's place. Recording like that on your first day is crazy work. Recording yourself putting your feet up on this teacher's desk is also crazy work. Recording the students, also crazy work. That was your first day and you did too much.
So now if that's not crazy enough, you know, people were digging through other teachers' profiles and another stud teacher popped up and people started dragging her on GP because of how she was dressed. So we're going to go ahead and look at this video. Lie, beautiful, I don't know, him, her, gorgeous, beautiful teeth, gorgeous, right? But look at the top comment, because people are really disturbed by what's going on. So again, this is not the teacher in question, but this is another stud teacher, and the top comment says, another one with over 5,000 likes. This person says, nah, this ain't it. Another person says, when and why did teachers stop dressing professionally? This is all within a day. I don't know what this is about, why these teachers are dressing like this. She has on chains. Again, you're supposed to be there to teach the classroom. It's not a fashion show. Somebody else said, are you teaching 19th graders? They're going in on all of these teachers. So now let's go back to Teacher Bay. I remember this video went viral after I did my video.
What the hell, Leonte?
Writing is
What the hell, Burton? What the hell, Brian James? What the hell, Cyrus?
Imagine you can't even just write normally because you have to twerk your ass cheeks while writing in front of students. Like, you can't make this shit up. And this was Teacher Bay. And she even wrote on here, let me show you what she wrote. She wrote on here, she says, since y'all keep talking about my micro twerk. So she ended up zooming in on it. But why are we micro twerking or doing any type of twerking in front of children in the classroom? And I think this is the issue, is that you have a lot of people like Teacher Bay and this stud substitute teacher. They peaked in high school. They may have not been that girl in high school, maybe didn't have the money back then, the looks, the, you know, just the charisma, the persona, the swag, whatever. And now that they're older, they found out, you know, they know who they are now. They have money, they got a little bit of a coin. And so now they're going back to high school to relive their high school years. And they're getting off of all this new admiration, you know, all this props from children. Because remember in Teacher Bay's video, the person recording her was saying, look at my teacher, she's so pretty. Hey, Miss Williams. And she was just so gassed up, so boosted.
Miss Williams. Oh, she's so pretty.
And same with this young lady. You know, people are saying, you know, you a teacher? Are you a student? And she's just giggling. And, you know, so they're getting validation from their students, which is just really weird. Get validation from other adults, not children. Children are going to be impressed by any damn thing because they're kids. So it's insane.
First day sub life. They really got me teaching algebra. Damn, shorty.
Damn. The board decided we have to let you go, Jay.
I'm not perfect. I messed up. And I let a lot of people. Everybody online hates me now. I don't even know who I am anymore.
Let me get up out of here before one of these students try to take me down. I look so young, they think I'm one of them.
Her video blog is breaking.
about the female underage students that this substitute was there to teach. That's just the thing I found the most offensive. Look at how this substitute teacher treats this person's desk. You could not convince me that the second they saw this substitute teacher walk through the door that they didn't know this person was going to be a complete joke. They probably just didn't realize what a potential criminal case joke this person was going to turn out to be.
Alright, listen up. Y'all gonna take me down today.
Miss J, can I turn this in for extra credit?
Damn, shorty, you just keep gunning for that A, huh?
I mean, a little push never hurt.
Crazy. Go on, I got you.
Hey, Daddy, can we get a STUDstitute?
Introducing the STUDstitute action figure. She does everything but teach with her very own body cam harness for recording inspiration, not chaos.
Damn, shorty, shit.
These students trying to take...
Hey, Daddy, can we get a STUDstitute?
Introducing the STUDstitute action figure. She does everything but teach with her very own body cam harness for recording inspiration, not chaos.
Damn, shorty, shit.
These students trying to take...
Hey, Daddy, can we...
Yeah, they're dragging this lady. They are not, man, they are dragging her ass.
Grades always been A1. Like, what y'all saying don't fit me, baby. Yeah. We got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Little breakfast. Let's get the day rolling. Who would have ever thought? Yes, ma'am. Have a good day. Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't have to do too much, man. I really, to be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher. Took me a little lunch break. Yeah, they got it going on at this junk. They stay bound. Okay, then. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young. I look like one of them. Appreciate. You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content, little fit check. Really just a chill fit today. Cause y'all know if it was up to me, I would have been rough fine head to toe. Yeah, I know I ain't lying. But they did have a pep rally and came clutch. And that was the typical day.
It was why she got fired. No, you put that video on TikTok and they went to your TikTok and they seen that you did a get ready with me with a fucking strap on. You had a strap on in your goddamn boxers to start your get ready with me. They didn't want you around them motherfucking kids.
And to the STUDstitute, you think you could look and act like us and still say girly type things? Huh? And to the STUDstitute, you think you could look and act like us and still say girly things? You thought you could talk about them children like that and think we wasn't gonna think what we was thinking? And you said we got the dirty mind? Did you see the video you put up? Did you let one of your friends reference and say, you think they gonna trip about this? No, you really thought that. And honestly, as I look at the video more and more, it looked like your ass ain't come to work. It looked like you came to talk to kids. Huh? It looked like you came there for them kids to say, oh, dang, Teeth, it looked like you knew you wasn't gonna be there long. And your ass said, you know what, I'm gonna pull one or two. I'm glad they got your ass up out of there. First day of school, you come in there, tripod and everything. Nigga, is you a content creator or a scholastic scholar? Huh? Sidebar, the second thing that got you fired was you saying you ain't make none of the kids do what they were supposed to do. Well, what the hell you here for? Huh? You ain't making clothes like in the rest of your videos. These kids need to learn something. I digress. You got to make up your mind. No, instead you mad at everybody else because you the one that made the wrong damn decision. Huh? If I was to show up in the morning time and open up my TikTok and see one of my kids up there and you talking about something, oh, they trying to take me out of here, Lord, I would have been up there and whooped you out them goddamn Jordans and threw them over the first goddamn telephone wire I seen outside. You're wrong. Hell no, and you don't need to be teaching. Cause I mean, I ain't trying to be judging, but you don't look like you're good at it. Okay? Now listen, I seen your videos, and honestly, quiet as it's kept, you confused too. Okay? Especially the ones where you got the strap on with briefs. I don't even got to talk about it. Okay? Listen, there's a lot going on in your life, and the first thing you need to concentrate on is the Lord Himself. Thank you so much. Glad you're not in the school system. I'm just a messenger.
So you get to choose and pick which dad you
I ain't gonna lie. I'm seeing all this shit back and forth about this damn stud that got hired as a teacher, substitute teacher, whatever, and got fired same day. Check this out. Them folks ain't wrong. You went up in that motherfucker school with them fast-ass little girls, knowing what you was doing. You was walking through that motherfucker waiting for one of them hoes to make you they crush. Like you was finna take one of them little bitches in passing period and bend them over in the bathroom or something.
Okay, objection. Sir ma'am, calm down. Why the babies gotta be hoes and bitches? That little girl is minding her business, why they gotta be fast? Come on now, y'all know these studs, honey. These studs are tough. Some tough broads. Okay. I mean, she like these hoes, these fast ass girls. Okay, let's keep listening.
You wrong, gang, and you know it. Then they talking about some you that lost your other job and you up on this motherfucker talking about a GoFundMe. I thought that was only for motherfuckers that died. Man, get it together, bro. You did that shit to yourself. Then you recording this bitch like this the club or something. Your ass ain't even got your foot in the door yet. You don't know the principals. You don't know the lunch lady. Your ass don't know nobody. You already in this bitch kicking it. Then you talking about some new hustle unlocked. What the fuck? What the fuck was your other hustles? Nah, gang. Nah.
Oh, I love the studs. Studs be too much, honey. The studs are coming out the woodwork on TikTok going in. But she's funny, though. She funny, okay? I like her. She funny. A little bit harsh, but funny. But we gonna clock it.
Please try your call. Whenever you call, and I'm fucking too sorry.
So we got another stud teacher, but this one is dressed appropriately, has on a belt, looks classy, very handsome, pretty. I don't know the proper terms, but you know, they look presentable. Next.
My thing is this. Talking about that stud that got fired for doing that weird shit with the school. This is my thing, though, number one. When I was in school, all them teachers was grown as shit. I'm talking grown as fuck. Why the fuck do they keep having these teachers that's 22 and 23 years old? Like, that's number one. Number two, bitch, you wrong as shit. What makes you think that you about to go to this motherfucking school and be recording the kids? Number one, you already should know you shouldn't be recording them. Then you trying to record them, making it seem like they trying to push up on you like a wonder bra. Granted, the little stud is cute. I will give her that. But my thing is this, I can tell she either must have just got cute, just figured out who she was, or she was corny as shit in high school. Because the fact that you're flattered that high school kids are saying something to you is ridiculous to me. Then did y'all notice she did a get ready with me before she got the fuck to school and had a strap on, so she was walking around with her strap all motherfucking day? I will never in all my years understand that. What makes dykes want to walk around with their strap? I'm very fucking confused.
Okay, I feel better. It's not just me, because I didn't know that was a thing. I'm like, I thought it was just for the bedroom. I didn't know, like, studs walked around with strap-ons all day. Like, why? What is the point? And do you got to remove it when you got to sit down and pee? I don't get it. I do not get it, but okay, child. She's funny. She's funny.
You know what's one thing that I really can't get past about that one stud who just got fired from the substitute teaching job? It's how the fuck you wear that dick everywhere you go. Did you have that dick on when you was in the school? You know what's one thing that I really can't get past about...
Okay, so I guess it's not every stud. Okay, I feel better now because she looks tough, okay? She'll beat my ass. So I'm going to watch what I say. Okay, so it's not all of them. Okay, so it's just that one. Okay, because she look like she would you got a strap on right now, but obviously she don't. Because she's asking the questions that I want to know. You know what I'm saying? She's asking the things that I'm thinking, so...
That one stud who just got fired from the substitute teaching job. It's how the fuck you wear that dick everywhere you go. Did you have that dick on when you was in the school? You know what's one thing that I really can't get past.
Oh my gosh, I'm having too much fun with this video, child. Next.
You all are being distracted by the fact that stud substitute teacher got fired when we need to be concentrating and trying to figure out how they should get hired in the first place. Are background checks a thing of the past? Are you telling me in 2025 that school systems are no longer bothering to do social media sweeps before passing off care, custody, and control of our youth to young, immature content creators with very questionable behavior?
Damn, shorty. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man.
A quick social media scan would have showed the school system that stud substitute teacher enjoys showing off her purchased prosthetic print for the world to see. She also claimed that the majority of her followers are kids. Again, how did she get hired? If I start slinging my meat around for likes, clicks, and views online, I can guarantee you that I would be without a career and no school system would hire me. And how did stud substitute teacher not know that you are not supposed to record other people's kids and post them online without their permission? She needed to be fired. Is this a double standard or careless oversight on the part of the school system?
Oh my God. I'm gonna address this one time. I'm sorry that y'all are missing the context because this person's account got deleted, but they had multiple videos of get ready with me as they wear a literal strap under their boxers and say the word strap. Wears the same outfit that they wore to school. Someone took a screenshot and it's in the comments somewhere. It's not a packer, it's a strap. Clickety clack, don't talk back. It's a strap, yeah, it's a strap. That's the message. That was it. They had lots of videos of them wearing it, talking about it, bragging about it, touching it. But I'm sorry, man, that is not someone who is becoming of a teacher. Like, get the... I said it in the last video I just posted, and I'm going to say it again. Your assignment for the day is to go fight a Nazi. Yep, right in the dome. Right in the jugular. Go fight a Nazi. Don't fight me. We're on the same team. You know.
Damn, shorty, sheesh. These kids about to take me down.
Slide. Go.
Strap. Fridays OMBET.
Damn, shorty, sheesh. These kids about to take me down.
Slide. Go.
Strap. Fridays OMBET.
Stud substitute, come to the front. Ho, is you cool? Is you cool? Because asking and trying to reach out to them children parents is weird behavior. It's making your situation a lot more worse than what you thought it was. Because what the fuck you mean you want to talk to their parents? What the fuck you mean when you already said these children trying to get me in trouble? We already want to know what that means. Is you fucking cool? Did you go to that school looking for somebody's child? Because that's what it's looking like. It looked like you went to that school looking for somebody's baby to take up out of there. You making us look the fuck bad. Get your ass off this motherfucking internet and go fix your motherfucking life before you fuck around and end up with a charge. Trying to be cool. And quit dancing with that goddamn strap in your goddamn drawers and shit. What the fuck? We not doing that. We don't do that. That shit is for bedroom play only. You done piss me the fuck off, pussy asshole.
Okay, well, I'm glad now that a lot of these studs are answering my question. Because like I said, I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, I don't know too much about the stud community. I'm like, do they all walk around like this? Or is this just this one tiny little stud? But from what she's saying, that's not normal. Because I had always assumed it was bedroom play as well. So, thank you, good sis, you know what I'm saying, for that tea. Now, let me say this. I do agree with the stud community or the LGBT community definitely feeling away about what this girl did. Because let's keep it real. A lot of people already feel a way about LGBT people working in the school systems. You had some parents who feel like, oh, they might be trying to groom my child or turn my child out. They really don't want, LGBT people working in the school system, even though, they work there and they're allowed to be there and stuff like that. But you have parents who feel away. So what this woman did when she was like, ooh, damn, Shawty, she played into every negative stereotype that LGBT people have been trying to fight. That they're not predators, they're not pedophiles, they're not going after your children, you know what I'm saying? And they hate pedophiles just as much as straight people hate pedophiles, right? So the fact that she played into that stereotype is very disturbing. I get why the stud community is coming for her head, as they should, because it's not okay. And it did come off like, like you were looking at that girl in a way, like you were trying to get validation from her. And if the little girl was willing to go, you were gonna go. And that's not okay whatsoever, because this would not be okay if this was a straight biological man oogling and googling little young girls like that. Folks would feel away. So I'm glad people are calling her out. Just because she's a female and that she's a stud, it does not make it okay whatsoever.
First day back, new gig, fresh fit.
You a student here?
Nah, I'm the teacher.
Well, now you're not.
We can't keep you on staff after what was said.
What?
First day back, new gig, fresh fit.
You a student here?
Nah, I'm the teacher.
Turn this into a Lifetime movie, child. This too much. They're going in on this girl.
We got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now.
You can't go up in the hole. It ain't no fashion show in school for nobody but the students. They the ones that's tripping. They the ones that think that I got to be the flyest bitch in the hall.
These my kids ain't have to do too much. To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher.
I understand what you saying. I know you want to seem like the cool teacher so bad. You saying shit like, yeah, I don't give no fuck. I let my students do what they want to do. Because you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's just what type of teacher I am. Man, you ain't need no teacher, bitch. You was a substitute. As a substitute, you supposed to let them know I ain't nobody to play with. But we in our head, we finna play with your ass.
Damn, shorty. Sheesh.
Cause that's why I literally stopped and I said, oh, hell no, bitch. Sheesh.
Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down.
I didn't tell us what you meant because you done fucked up already, saying some shit like, these kids gonna get me fucked up. Sheesh. And you looking at the little girl, you gotta go back and explain what the sheesh was about.
Man, then I look so young, I look like one of them.
Like, for real, you gotta take your L and try to help us forget about it. You shouldn't even told us you got fired. We wouldn't even know about this shit, bitch.
Appreciate. You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content.
Shout to be fly. Man, bro, if you gonna do a certain job, boy, you got to literally change yourself. I seen Shout ass on Instagram butt bonking one time, bitch. She ain't had nothing but a little piece of her little ass out.
Who the biggest out?
That school who fired that stud on her first day as a substitute teacher, they did the right thing. They 100% did the right thing. First of all, her attire for her first day of being a substitute teacher was so unprofessional. Why do you have on a big ass chain? Why do you have on a big chain? Do you want to look like it's like she went there with the, like, she wanted students to be like, oh my gosh, are you a teacher? Oh my gosh, you look good. Like, she wanted validation from teenagers. It's very clear, because what do you have on? You are going to work with students. And it's one thing to post like a day in the life or whatever, but you're recording students. You're recording students, and then, you know, you record a girl looking at you, and she's not even looking at you in admiration. She's looking at you like, is she cool? And you say, damn shorty or damn shawty, you looking like you want to take me down. What does that mean? We know what that means. You're insinuating that this teenage girl wants relations with you, a grown woman, and you don't understand what you did wrong to get fired.
Crazy. Are
you cool? Like, this is somebody who needs to watch out. This is somebody who would date a 16-year-old child. I'm so sorry, but that video was so inappropriate. You are actually, like, that was crazy.
I'm laughing because I'm reading the comment section. Look at this picture somebody posted. It says, come get ready with me. They have a pigeon with a string. They have a pigeon, y'all, with a strap on. Talking about come get ready with me. They are going in on the stud teacher.
A stud substitute that got fired. This is the reason why you got fired, little dog. First things first, you talking about a new hustle unlocked. What damn hustle? This supposed to be a career or a job. This ain't no hustle. Number two, why on your first day of school or your first day on the job, all you want to do is record? What's up with that? That's another reason why you got fired. You ain't even got cool with the teachers and the students yet. Well, you just started recording. Number three, what you mean, damn shorty? Sheesh. What the fuck that mean? And then you think this a motherfucking Rip the Runway fashion show.
So I know y'all seen that substitute teacher get fired on her first day.
Yeah. We got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Little brothers. Let's get the day rolling.
As I'm watching the video, the shit was creepy. Like, I can't lie. Like, let's watch the specific comment that she said.
Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these schools.
Damn, shorty is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, if I was a parent and I went on social media and seen a teacher recording my child saying, damn, shorty, I'ma flip out. No cap. I'ma be mad as hell. These are children we talking about. Then you got your feet on the table talking about you finna let the kids do whatever.
My kids ain't have to do too much, man. I really, to be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher.
Parents send a child to school to learn, to fill their head up with knowledge and the shit that they need to know. So if I get on social media and I see a teacher talking with their feet on the desk talking about they gonna let my child do whatever, I'm gonna be mad as hell. Then you talking they trying to take me down and through there. What? Like, bro, what?
Kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young. I look like one of them.
And I also seen a video of her trying to explain herself, saying she ain't that type of person, which she probably not even on that, but whatever, what you just did, it's unacceptable. Period, point blank. Like, I can't give her no passes. And I can't even feel bad. For one, why is we even recording at a school with a bunch of underage children? Wow, like, what are we doing? Why is we saying damn shorty to kids? These are kids we talking about. There's no more professionalism, and honestly, it was for sure your last day, baby. It's over with. People just taking it too far with this content shit. Like, do you want to be a teacher or do you want to be a content creator? I'm convinced she literally went to be a substitute teacher just to record.
STUDstitute teacher was walking around with this strap in bro pants. How do I know that? Brody showed us. And by the way, this is still from a video. This a whole video. So let's recap. This teacher was recording a bunch of kids, specifically a bunch of little girls, but they had a video like this on the internet and was able to get a job teaching little girls. They also basically said them same little girls turned them on. Now, they fired. But my thing is, how did bro get hired, gang? How did you get, you got a job teaching kids and you be out here like this? Is the background checks getting done by somebody grandma? Mr. Magoo? Because when I look at this, my immediate thought is, bro, what is going on? What is literally going on? Now, this also brings me to my next point. And it's a question for all the studs. Is y'all walking around with the strap? Bro, why are you walking around with the strap? You walking around with the strap on in your pants? Why? Are y'all condoning this?
Hi, Thesis and stuff use. This shit's stunkel. Y'all know why we here, right?
Stunkel? Okay.
We here because, you know, unlike other, you know, no disrespect to straight women, no disrespect to films, no disrespect to gay niggas, and no disrespect to straight niggas. But when it comes to studs, we gotta hold our own the fuck accountable. And the shit that substitute teacher pulled was a no-no. But y'all didn't come here to hear the story because you already know the story. But let me actually, I guess, let y'all in on a little secret on some shit. If you had ever been like a baby stud, right? I never was the type that dated chicks younger than me anyway. So I wasn't like, that was never my thing. But there is a slight few of us studs that are PDF files. You know, I thought it was a one-off when men used to be like in high school and girls used to get in the car with the older guy, but it happened a lot in my high school. Like, a lot of the lesbians were talking to girls. I'm talking about, it was like 15, 16. They was talking to girls like 20, 23, 24, 25, 26. Some of them to this day will tell you I was talking to a girl in their 30s and they just be like cool with it because she a woman and they a woman. But I say this, there is a lot of people, like a lot of studs that do go back to like high schools and prey on young women. And it's like, it's weird. Like, you know somebody, like, you know a femme that is cool with a stud. She like 22 and the stud like 40. And how they know each other? Because they been to each other. You know what I'm saying? I know she a teacher, but even the shit she was saying, bro, it was very leading. Like, she knew what she was doing, talking about. They on her. Like, she knew exactly what she was talking about. Like, when she was saying that she felt like the kids was making passes at her or some shit like that, and they was basically on her body insinuating that. Like, I know she came back with the apology talking about what she mean and what she talk about ain't the same lingo as everybody else, but bitch, we not playing no games. Like I said, we gonna let them other communities play them games, but this us, just stonkel. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm a stonkel out here. And I'm too old to be playing these games or even letting shit like that slide. Like, we not playing with the kids. We don't play with the kids. But yeah, she knew what she was doing, and she not the only one. There's a lot of studs, 23, 24, 25, still pulling up to the high school. Still talking to young bitches. It's one's my age. I'm 33, y'all. It's one's my age, still talking to young bitches. I don't know. But she wrong, and we here to hold her accountable. That's it.
Okay, well, thank you, Studcool? Is that what she called us? I never heard of the term studcool. Guess it's a stud uncle. She made some good points. She said we're holding our own accountable. Kudos to you. But I love what she had to say. And it just goes to show you that, you know, they can be predators in any community. The straights, for sure, got a lot of damn predators, okay? And she's even saying in the stud community, you have older stud women that are going after young girls. And she's not lying, because I remember even things like that happened when I was in high school. You know, you'd have like the older studs, you know, looking at the young girls and stuff like that. So I'm glad that she's holding her own accountable and that she spoke about it. She made some excellent points. So I appreciate that.
I am a content creator. I am known. The kids knew me. They were supporters of mine.
I don't want to be that person, but to come on here and say that kids are your supporters and you post content like this, I don't think this is going to give off the vibe that you're intending it to.
I say take the kids were going to take me down. It means it's the same way that supporters do anybody else that they support.
Hey, so that doesn't make sense in the slightest.
I do have a fan base. I do have supporters. I do have people that know me. Those kids already had knew me previously. It was several kids coming up to me trying to see, am I that person? That's what I meant by take me down. All hassling me at once is what I meant.
I'm strongly against labeling someone as a predator when there really is no real proof to that matter, because that really can ruin people's lives. However, I need y'all to start thinking very carefully before y'all come on here and speak, especially when you're defending yourself against those predatory allegations. Because for everyone on this app to be accusing you of being a predator and your response is to come back here and say that, oh, these kids are my supporters, that's my fan base, I'm famous to them, they finna take me down because they fangirling over me. That's weird. Me as a grown adult, if kids were fangirling over me, I would be so uncomfortable, because why are y'all that invested into me as an adult? And why are you okay with kids being so heavily supportive and invested into you and your content, which really is not appropriate for children, let alone children that you are trying to educate? But let's circle back, because like I said, y'all need to stop trying to defend yourself so quickly, because every time y'all come on here to defend yourselves, you prove everyone's point and make it look even worse than what it did in the beginning.
And that stud substitute teacher that got hired and fired on the same day, yeah, the school system got it right. They was right. Because this literally like your first day, second, third, whatever, and you got your phone out flogging while you at work. Then you proceed to see a student and say, damn, shorty. Like, bro, no, man. Then there's people in the comments saying, oh, that's because the little girl was staring at her. It don't matter. You still carrying yourself unprofessionally on your very first day as a teacher. Then to come to find out, you on the internet in your drawers. In your drawers, man. Come on, bro. Like, some of the stuff, just common sense. Back then, our teachers wore like leggings and skirts, like dress suit skirts and shit like that, man. Like, you don't even present yourself as a valuable teacher. I'm just gonna be 100. You can't mix business with pleasure, especially when you got a government job like being a teacher. I'm really getting tired of coming on here explaining common sense. Like for real, bruh.
All right, tea sippers. So y'all have saw a lot of the responses from other TikTokers. It is crazy. How do y'all feel about the YN substitute stud teacher being fired on her first day in the classroom? Do y'all feel bad for her? Do you feel like she deserved to get fired? Do you think that the internet is taking that whole sheesh comment out of, context? Or do you feel like it did come off as kind of, predatory? It came off, made a lot of people really uncomfortable. So I look forward to reading y'all's comments down below. Please hit this video with a like. Feel free to share this video. And I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.